When I see headlines like this,
Why can't millionaire Starmers buy their own clothes?
I think, for sake, as Starmer faces an investigation because a peer paid for his wife's wardrobe, you get this from Cleverly actually making sense.
Well, what we have got to recognise is Keir Starmer and Sue Gray were particularly
That's his
focused.
chief of staff.
His chief of staff, who was the head of proprietary and ethics at the civil service, have been very, very critical of Conservatives over exactly this. Now, if your position is that, well, these things happen and we should be thoughtful and flexible in our response, that's fine. But if, like Keir Starmer, you have been really aggressive in your criticism of Conservatives for this, then you've got to make sure that you are totally above reproach.
Yes, peers shouldn't be paying for anything, case closed. But instead, it seems Keir and Labour are determined to shit the bed, acting like Tory light. Of course, headlines like this also bring to mind the hypocrisy of the Mail, because you wonder where their outrage was for Boris's £840 a roll golden wallpaper and the thousands of pounds spent redecorating their Downing Street pad, with Downing Street at the time saying the additional expenses beyond the annual allowance had been met by Mr Johnson personally. Number 10 insisted Conservative funds had not been used. It later emerged more than £50,000 had been provided by Tory donor Lord Brownlow. Labour, get your house in order. Click here for scumbag Jeremy Kyle.